All right, so this first storyteller, his name is John Dendy. He's from Helena, Montana. I met him walking through the alley behind the Two-Bit Saloon in Gardner, Montana, and he said, "Hey man, do you play bass?" I said, "No." He was trying to put a band together, so he taught himself how to play bass, and he released 2 records. They're for sale out there in the lobby too. Please welcome John Dendy.
Thank you so kindly. You cannot possibly know how happy I am to be here, but I'm going to tell you so anyway. I'm happy to be here. I've been looking for a good excuse to come to one of these things, and this is a really good one. I've always wanted to tell one of these stories, and I look at the themes, and I can't think of anything. But I somehow got here anyway, and thanks to Mark Moss for that. This first song is called Office Jobs. I've worked some of those, and I'm probably not the only one. Office jobs, they suck your brains out through a coffee straw. When you get off, you try to put them back in the best you can. Well, it might take all night just to get them back right. Then comes the morning, you gotta shuffle back in. It's the same old fight, you'd like to walk right by and keep on walking. I've got it good, I'd quit tomorrow if I could, but I've got it good. The reason why there ain't no office working songs, well, it's not because we feel fulfilled and wake up bright and eager at the prospect of another day in the cage. It's 'cause there's no rhythm. There ain't no heave-ho. I wish it were a chain gang. If it were a chain gang, I'd be in better shape and I'd have a tan. People ain't made to sit around all day inside some cage and just waste away. Office jobs shrink your real life down to fit the page. You'll never get bigger than the size of your cage. It's all too clear. It's a Krumholtz career. So come this morning, I didn't go back in. No, I won the fight. I walked right by and I kept on walking. Well, I kept on walking and I whistled while I walked. That's me getting farther away. Well, thanks so kindly. didn't read the news today. I can tell you what happened anyway. The rich got richer and the poor got poorer. And the wind blew heavy from Augusta up past Depoyer. The wind blew. And the wind blew. It blew heavy. Another storm rolled in. Before the good people were ready, and the wind blew heavy. Newspaper says that another daddy's boy is gone overseas. And that means another boy's mother, she dropped down on her knees and whispered, why? She didn't hear anything when she listened to the sky. The wind blew. And the wind blew heavy. Another storm rolled in. Before the good people were ready, and the wind blew heavy. Newspaper says that the bad guys beat the worst guys some, and the worst guys beat the bad guys some, and the good guys, and there are some, I guess it doesn't make today's edition. And the wind blew. Says another baby girl, she opened up her eyes and cried. Another lonesome widow woman, she finally laid down and died. And the thousand things that come in between, nobody's ever gonna remember. And the wind blew heavy from Livingston out past Big Timber. The wind blew. And the wind blew. And it blew heavy. Another storm rolled in. But the good people were ready, and the wind blew heavy. Thank you so much for your attention and applause. I meant to warm y'all up for real storytellers tonight. My goal is to mention as many Montana towns. I think that makes you popular. You were in the Lighthouse with your family. I was in the outhouse with my words. I had enough to build a likely story. I had enough to smother you with dirt, but building something up, it beats tearing something down. And I do believe in love, and that's why I can't have you around. I don't want to talk about forgiveness. Every word I say should be my last. If your rooster crows 1,000 times an hour, that doesn't mean your darkest days have passed. I would rather be another kind of jester. I would rather be a poet or a thief. And if I could, I would be McMurphy. Are you gonna be Nurse Ratched or the Big Chief? 'Cause building something up, it beats tearing something down. And I do believe in love, and that's why I can't have you around. I don't want to talk about the reasons, 'cause things don't always work out like they can. But if I could, I would believe in Jesus. And if I could, I would believe in man. 'Cause building something up, it beats tearing something down. And I do believe in love, and that's why I can't have you around. All right, thanks much. All right, that's what I like to hear now. All right. All these stories are supposed to be true, by the way. That's the rule for the storytellers. These songs are all true, but some of them just didn't happen. I don't believe in the correspondence theory of truth so much as the pragmatic theory of truth. Dinner for two, Saturday night, $100 cash, a bottle of a wine. We'll do it up fresh, we're gonna do it up once in a lifetime. Dinner for two, Saturday night, we'll do it up fresh, we're gonna do it up right. We'll do it up like they ain't seen since the 20s. Yeah, Yeah, I'll wear a suit, you wear a dress. We'll do it upright, we're gonna do our best to do it up so we would have to confess if we were Catholic. Dinner for two, Saturday night. Dinner for two, Saturday night. I ordered the veal, big mistake. She said that they spend their lives tied to a stake. I said, let's save the world tomorrow. Tonight, let's be happy. But the lettuce was brown, the tomatoes were bad. She said, that's the worst salad I've ever had. And the way you chew reminds me of my dad. He's an asshole. I was warm, she was chilly. Everything I'd say, she'd just say, really? Yeah, really, I'd say. I otherwise wouldn't have said it. The veal was raw, the fish was dry. She said I was giving our waitress the eye. I said, well, yeah, but I mean, a guy's just a guy. I mean, look at her. Dinner for two, Saturday night. Dinner for two, Saturday night. I started to have a panic attack. I wish that I had my $100 back. I'd go down to the Blue Goose, I'd hand it to Jack and say, let's have one for J. Todd, Mark, and Mandy. And here comes in Deb, and with her is Shaney. We'll send one to them and give one to Sherry and Dirt and Pete and that girl in the corner. Hey, J. Todd, what's her name? Dinner for two, Saturday night. Dinner for two, Saturday night. That one's not a true story, but it's based. It's a true song based on an almost true story. So I just got a couple more for you here. I'm just here to play you a little handful of songs. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you that I do have records for sale up front. They're in the form of compact disc. I've also got these little stickers that have a little code on it. Apparently you can download music from the ether onto a computer. I don't know if y'all have heard of this. I got those too. You gotta buy your Christmas presents anyway. You might as well get a Tell Us Something t-shirt and a John Dendy record. That's what I think. On the banks of the Musselshell, there's a place I love so well, where the willows close in on the stream. I lay in the green grass and dream. smoke rings rising up to the sky, chasing clouds that are rolling by. The sun hits the willows, I'm closing my eyes. I lay in the green grass and dream. And then you're there with me. Oh, so pretty. The sun shining through your white cotton dress. You reach out to me. My eyes are asking, your lips trembling, whispering yes. On the banks of the Yellowstone, I open my eyes and I'm all alone. So many years since we parted ways, I dream of those muscle shell days, dear. I dream of those muscle shell days, dear. Thanks, Colin. I just made that one up this year. Beautiful country out there. The midline, I call it. I don't know if they call it that. All right, so I meant to sing you one more here. This one really is a true story now. This one's a true life. Happened within the confines of your fair town here. Within the confines of this dear street here, Higgins Avenue. About 10 years ago, I put out my first record. It's called I Got Lucky, and I did feel lucky. I felt like I was the king of the world. First of all, I was 10 years younger than I am now. And I was heading out on my first big tour of the Pacific Northwest. I had my van all packed up with gear. I was tearing out of Gardner, Montana. I had my little trusty tape recorder with me, and by the time I got to Missoula, I'd already started 4 new songs. I was gonna head out to Portland, and I was gonna conquer Portland first. They were all gonna put down their cans of Pabst Blue Ribbon and bow down on the ground or whatever they do out there. And when I did get to Portland, though, it was a bit of a letdown. I stepped out of the van into 18 inches of flowing water. It It had rained more that day in Portland than it had ever rained in one day in the history of Portland, Oregon. That's a lot of water. But I wasn't there yet. I was just tearing out through Missoula, and I just had this record out, and I thought I was the king of the world, and I put on the radio when I came out of Hellgate Canyon. Because I knew I'd been getting some play on KBGA, thanks to a good buddy of mine named Mark Moss and some DJ friends of his. And I secretly wanted to hear myself on the radio, because that's what, it's still a thrill, and I put it on, and sure enough, the DJ was talking. He was saying things like this. He was saying, well, I just got turned on to this guy. I can't believe I never heard him before. I want you to listen to this. One of my fellow DJ friends, he turned me on to this guy here, and man, he's got something that nobody else has, I think. I can't get enough of this guy, and I'm really excited about it because he's coming to play here a week from Thursday. And I didn't know what he said again for a few seconds because I was thinking this. I was thinking, hey, I'm playing here a week from Thursday. Is this guy talking about me? Man, I just roll into Missoula for the first time in 5 years. I put on a radio and I got some DJ waxing all philosophic and man, this shit's easier than I thought, man. I'll be king of the world by tomorrow. And I don't know, I was getting faster and faster. My speed on my van was approaching the same number as the exits are numbered here going through Missoula. And I come back around to listen to him, and he says, well, just again, this guy's here next Thursday. You're crazy if you don't go. If you hadn't heard him, I'd like you to meet this guy right now. His name is Keller Williams. He's playing the same night as me. He's looping his full head off over at the university. The DJ says he is something to see. Ding damn it. Well, I'm stuck here at the liquid planet, but I'm bound to have fun. Well, ding damn it. I am bound to have fun. Ding down. Well, then I was playing this coffee shop down in Las Cruces. I was doing all the cool things I usually do. This waitress comes up to me after I'm through. Says, you do that cool Keller Williams thing. Well, I said I never heard him. Oh, what do you mean? That horn thing you do with your mouth. Keller Williams flat wears that trick out. Ding down. Well, Keller Williams is playing right across the river that flows to the ocean and goes on forever. And our caterwauling, it doesn't much matter. Let's get good together before it's all over. Ding damn it. We're stuck here on the liquid planet, but we're bound to have fun. And ding damn it, we are bound to have fun. Ding down. All right, well, I'm bound to have fun anyways. I'm looking forward to hearing these stories, which are fixing to come right up as I understand it.
Thank you for your applause.
I thought I'd be on the stage with John Dendy.